Virus recovery now. If you're vaccinated, you'll no longer have to wear a mask in the workplace. That's the decision from Cal OSHA's Standards Board, just voting to approve those changes. But there are some exceptions. NBC4's Patrick Healy monitored the meeting. And Patrick, the governor wasted no time signing an executive order on this.
Indeed, Carolyn, that was required so it could take effect immediately. The order had already been written in advance, just waiting for the expected vote. That happened to remedy what has been a glaring inconsistency in the first 3 days of California's reopening. Now, under rules that had remained in effect even after Tuesday, at the workplace, workers were required to continue covering their faces indoors, maintain social distancing, even those who are fully vaccinated, even though that did not apply to general members of the public if they were vaccinated. Now it is consistent. In most cases, no need for a mask if you're vaccinated. An earlier attempt to update the workplace rule ran into heavy opposition, and there was more passionate public comment today from those who believe the rule is both too strict and too lenient.
I'm concerned that employers will still require masking, and they'll take the stricter standard approach.
While COVID-19 rates continue to decrease, the pandemic is not over and still remains a risk for communities.
Please stop forcing California employers to act as public health managers. We need a sunset or repeal of the emergency temporary standards. Thank you.
Well, I understand the proposal in front of us today is extremely controversial and inconvenient. Now, I don't think it's the time to let our guard down.
And Harrison is among those voting to approve. The vote nearly unanimous, except for one member who passed. A board subcommittee will consider further refinements on details, including providing N95 masks to non-vaccinated workers. Now, usually there's a 10-day waiting period after a Cal OSHA action, administrative review before it can become law. The governor, with his executive order, cut that time down to a matter of minutes. So it is now law, and the result is that, except in those rare locations where everybody must wear a mask, now if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. Reporting live, Patrick Healy, NBC4 News.
All right, Patrick, thank you. We'll